Friends, welcome to another episode of Auto Afflicted. I'm your host, Ali Goulet, and today I'm going to tell you a story about a Benz that breaks down on the way to Cars and Coffee. It's a story of passion, camaraderie, and while it seems like it would be sort of a disappointment, it ends with opportunities and shared passions. And we're going to get into it right now. Well, the impromptu videos I think are the worst kind of videos, especially in this scenario. As you can see, I got my hood up. I'm on the side of Parleys Canyon. Parleys is like one of the hardest tests for a car and maybe one of the best tests. It's at altitude. It's a consistent grade until it crests over and drops into Park City. It's the 80 east from Salt Lake City to Park City. But long story, try to make it quick. On my way to Cars and Coffee, got on the highway. There were, there's a motorcycle guy, a couple other cars. We were kind of, we were having fun working our way through the canyon, and I wasn't paying attention to my coolant temperature levels. And the coolant temperature levels were high. And then all of a sudden I noticed I was losing power. And then I noticed that I was spraying coolant, and here's what I'm seeing. So, cracked hose here on the overflow, and that sprayed to where my cone filter was, and I'm guessing that has a lot to do with how my fins look right now, and that doesn't look good to me. They're not supposed to be curled like that, are they? I don't know what the total extent of the damage is at this point. As soon as I felt the loss of power, I did pull over, but engine is hot, and the system likely ingested some coolant through the air filter. I'm not sure. The air filter's not really wet on the inside, so I don't know how much it ingested, but those turbo fins look horrible. So right now I'm waiting for my buddy Jake. I actually rescued him yesterday. He had a flat tire downtown Salt Lake City, so I pulled up with my portable air and stuff. It's the cops. Oh no, it's just my buddy with his lookalike cop car.
Brought you some coolant. Let's see what we can figure out, right? I also brought some water, just in case,
Did you bring any snacks? I'm good on the snacks, actually. So this is my buddy Jake that I rescued last night. Sorta, half rescue. Can of air would have probably solved his problem. Yeah. Take a look at the fins on the turbo.
Yeah, that's freaking sick.
No, it's not sick.
Why? Oh no, they're melted. Oh crap.
I like it fast and loose, but not when it comes to my turbo.
This won't even come off.
Yikes, my guys. Big yikes.
Hey, mister.
So this is my buddy Jefferson, who is kind enough to stop by and take a look to confirm that my goose is cooked. And when I'm talking about my goose, I mean a max speeding turbo.
Yeah.
So you think I
could
could have sucked in coolant and that wasn't going to be the thing that fried it?
It's a Chinese turbo.
So
Yeah.
All right, cheap turbo, cheap thrills, expensive repairs.
So here's the deal. Many folks, including myself, have driven for thousands of miles with a loose journal shaft like this.
Like that?
Yes. Not thousands of miles. What I'm saying is,
Some miles.
it's not dumping excessive oil, I think, through here, your oil seal out through your exhaust with huge clouds of smoke.
Right. I
out of
haven't.
your
I have
exhaust.
not checked that to confirm that yet.
Okay, so if you're not blowing huge clouds of smoke from high pressure oil past the seal, the carbon seal, into your exhaust, then you could fill this up, tape it, go downhill in the right-hand lane, and avoid the pepper pots, cayenne, and the
Right.
trailer, and all that shit. Downhill. With
That
gravity.
avoid $80 and probably
The whole
5
damn
hours.
day. The
Yeah.
whole damn day.
Yeah.
If you were blowing the hot oil into your exhaust, then totally you can't. You gotta get pepper.
That's sage advice. We got the duct tape working. Jake's on the spot for the pour. You know what they say. You don't piss into the wind. You don't pour coolant on a windy day, and you don't mess around with Jake.
Stop.
I can't help myself. I'm riding high on disappointment.
Yep.
It's thirsty though, huh?
Yeah, it's taken a lot so far. Oh yeah, but it's not leaking out of there.
No, but
You could see the leaks all came from above that.
Yeah, but definitely that's looking like
You need one of these.
failure is imminent.
Yeah,
It
and
looks
it's-
like,
Is it 2 bolts and 1 here maybe?
oh yeah.
That's easy.
There's something about like 30-year-old plastic that just replace it, son. You want to roll up some duct tape and just pack it in there so it doesn't wobble too much?
Yeah, you do that.
I think if we pack enough duct tape around the fins themselves.
Isn't it gonna spin and show up the duct tape?
No, the duct tape's gonna hold it still so it doesn't wobble.
All right.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, just like that's good, and then I'll put the air filter over it.
It's
Get
not.
in there.
Ow, fucker. It's not even really doing much. If anything, it's gonna restrict. Isn't it gonna restrict air coming into here? With the
Just
duct tape?
kidding. So we're gonna check to see if there's a genie coming out of my cone filter up here, and if there is, we should definitely go for the 3 wishes. And also I want to check the exhaust to see how smoky it is. I should be able to see just by looking at the mirror, but we'll see. All right, gonna fire this thing up. Yeah. Shenanigans. We're running, we're idling, coolant temperature's back down, oil pressure exists. And what's it looking like smoking in the back?
Nothing.
It doesn't appear to be smoking in the boys' room.
Looks like your PCV valve is smoking.
Definitely smoking PCV.
Give it a little throttle, just a hair. Yeah, a little bit of smoke. Nah. Yeah, hold on, shut it down.
It seems to be smoking pretty good, huh?
Smoky.
Yeah, I mean, as wobbly as the journal bearing is, and the fins, we got to be getting a gang of blow by. Definitely oily and sooty. It's got me like the chimney sweep of, what's that French movie? Something, the Ville, or I don't know. Chimney sweep of something. Definitely.
Mary Poppins.
Could be Mary Poppins. Mary.
Oh, ground still sucks.
Quick distraction on the mini board. Filmer wheels. Jake must have some kind of tricks there. He's got something. There he goes. You gotta throw a G-turn at it. I knew he had some tricks. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a perfect. It's actually, you should keep one in your car like that, because when you break down, you could go miles on something like that.
Well, I had on my regular skateboard last night.
Right.
Eric didn't have.
You don't want to be gleaming the cube all the way down the canyon on a regular skateboard. I'm telling you.
That's for sure.
I'm telling you, your feet will be crazed.
That is true.
All right, just go ahead and give her the deep, deep lock. Let's make sure everything's looking locked up nice and tight. Leave a little note. Always good to leave a little note. A lot of lessons here you can learn. Keep a skateboard inside your car. Keep paper and pen. Keep every kind of fluid. Keep 9 hoses and maybe a spare transmission. I also have a tow rope and a jump box. Bruno, be good. Man, but I hate leaving a vehicle around. I just hate it. No one's probably gonna mess with it, but you never know, right? Luckily, it's not too deep off the beaten path. Otherwise, you come back and someone's like unloaded their shotgun on all your deal. Yeehaw!
Like a Toto version? He goes, hey, Weezer did this song. I'm like, no. No, because he doesn't know.
Right, Weezer. Weezer did not do the rains in Africa. That was definitely Toto.
Absolutely.
Funny story one time about being in Vegas and pretending to be Weezer. Drop me $5 on my Venmo and I'll DM you the deets. Now we're just rolling back down Parleys Canyon. We're not very far from Salt Lake. Luckily, Jake kind of lives in between. He lives high on the hill and I'm down in the valley. So he's saving me in his Exploder. Like I said, not a cop car. But might as well be as far as everyone else around us is concerned. Next moves. Get a U-Haul trailer, hook up Pepper Porsche, come back up the hill, and grab my car. Quick outfit change. Don't want to get the rest of my kit all dirty. I'm gonna load up in Porsche. We got the U-Haul trailer reserved down the street. I'm just gonna gas up and pick up the U-Haul trailer, go back up the hill for the coupe. Jump on the highway, 20 miles up the highway, we'll be back to Bruno's coupe. Load him up and get him back into the neighborhood, back into the safety of my yard. Driving with a trailer, should always be paying attention, and you probably shouldn't be filming it on your phone. So, made it. Took it easy on Pepper. I don't like to treat her too bad unless the timing is right. Every downside has a upside, and what was that horrible Grateful Dead song? Silver Lining or something? I don't know.
Good tail drop push.
It looks so funny.
It's like little divots in here. What's up?
Yeah, right about there. Right about there. It's an automatic, huh? Go up against that. Go against it right there. You're good. That is so badass. So you just got this then? Trailer? Just now?
I just rented it. I've used one before though.
Yeah.
Big shout out to U-Haul, who does not provide me any sort of compensation, but I would take a discount on a trailer. If you need to rent a trailer, I would rent a U-Haul, because these aluminum trailers are crazy. They got the folding fenders so you can get in and out, which is sick. And this was like $67 for the rental. Not bad. hooks right up to my pig, and there you go. Why would you buy a sweet ass trailer when you can rent one on the low? Can't this be simple? What in the ragamuffin two-tone GTI? You know what they say? Chee. Now that we got it tapped and strapped, I'm ready to tow it home. Time for a nice easy drive back down the canyon. I'd like to say it'd be beautiful, but driving around this canyon is insane. There's just so many people on the road always. Had to stop by this amazing zone here. This is a local architectural firm, and they just have really great landscaping and cool building design, so sometimes you gotta stop by for a photo op. Not really the ideal time of day because it's super bright out right now, but I don't got all day to wait around, but I want to get a trailer shot, so there we go. All right, made it back to Salt Lake City and my house. Time to unload the coupe, stick it in the driveway, and return the trailer. No coupes were hurt. No one gave me the bird, so all in all, pretty good. We got the coupe bagged up here in the yard. We'll visit what we're gonna do about this whole situation here in a minute. I gotta get the trailer back to the rental spot by 2 o'clock, and it's about 1:20 now. Place is just down the street. They said it wasn't a big deal if it was just slightly late, but just challenging myself to hit the timelines. Returned U-Haul trailer, highly recommended. Well, there we go. Nothing like an unladen car, or in this case, a Porsche SUV. Anyway, oh man, nothing worse than driving an unladen trailer. The thing just bounces around. Driving a trailer is bad enough. You know, you could just, if you see someone driving a trailer or you see a truck, like a big 18-wheeler, you should just be kind, because there's a lot of considerations when you're driving something like that. I mean, you just can't slow down as fast. You know, you can't react as fast. You have to be very gentle. And so, you know, to a certain degree, I can definitely understand the strains and the pains of the modern day 18-wheeler trucker guy, you know, just trying to make it across the country. And then there's all of us out there just not giving a what. Anyway, I digress. So there you go, friends. In the end, it's really not going to be such a big deal. I'm going to use it as an opportunity to upgrade my turbo likely. I'm not going to go into something bigger and put more strain on the engine, but you know, while I'm at it, I can certainly buy a higher end journal bearing turbo, or I could move to a sealed bearing turbo, which should obviously have more life. Just have to weigh out the cost, but rest assured, we are going to repair Bruno. We're going to put a new turbo in there, and we've also got that 5-speed manual coming that you've seen in previous episodes. That's coming from that donor car 190D. So, you know, as ever, if you enjoyed the episode, I would love a like. If you want to throw a subscription at me so you can keep up on future episodes, always appreciated. And beyond that, you know how I close it out. Love the ones you're with. Try to be kind to the other drivers on the road. And remember that even if you don't love someone else's build or their aesthetic, that doesn't make it wrong. It's all signs of passion, and we're all here for the passion of the cars. So till the next one, friends, thanks for watching.